Now, some of you history buffs may know the name of Bobby Lynch. Bobby Lynch was, in 1911, known as a pretty famous stuntman. He did a lot of remarkable things, and people knew his name from doing stunts. But his greatest stunt was that in 1911, he developed a barrel. It was a metal barrel. It was padded on the inside. The purpose of this barrel was that it was going to take him over Niagara Falls, an act which everyone was certain that Bobby Lynch was going to die in. Well, Lynch got in his barrel, went down the Niagara River and over the falls. Other than a few bumps and bruises, he survived. He made history. He was known throughout the country as the famous person who went over Niagara Falls in a barrel. Matter of fact, his barrel is still in Niagara Falls in the museum for anybody who wants to see it. It was an amazing stunt. Fast forward to 1926. This same stuntman, this Bobby Lynch, was walking down a street in New Zealand in a town he was visiting, slipped on an orange peel, fell to the ground, broke his leg, was taken to a hospital. 2 days later, he died. Now, you take a man who went over Niagara Falls in a barrel and survived, and he dies by slipping on an orange peel. Where does that, I mean, it's one of those weird things in history that doesn't seem to make any sense. Well, here's what you can look at it as. When he went over Niagara Falls, Bobby Lynch took a risk, yes, but he was prepared. He knew, he designed that barrel himself. He knew the pressure that that thing would be under. He knew the distance that he was going to fall. He was ready for the challenge that was there. He took a risk. We all have to take risks. But he took a risk that he understood what had to be done. When he was walking down the street, he didn't expect that orange peel. Therefore, he wasn't prepared for that orange peel. And many times, that's what trips us up in life, is that we come across things that we don't expect, small things, things that you would never think about. And yet those are the things that can cause us great damage. So what do? Do we hide? Do we not go out anywhere? No, life is all about risks. Big risks, small risks. If you're going to take a risk in business, actually the bigger the risk, the better it is. Because you can calculate it, you can figure it out, you can look. The only real risk that will cause you failure is not to do it, is to not take any risk at all, because you don't know where that orange peel is. You don't know what's going to happen as you go along. You can be paralyzed, or you can go and do whatever it is that you want to do and take the risks that we have. Mark Zuckerberg, who's the founder of Facebook, said that the biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that changes quickly, the only strategy that guarantees to fail is not taking a risk. We have to be willing to step out and to do the things that we desire to do the things that are challenging, to do the impossible. I've told you many times, a goal that is not absolutely impossible is not worth going after. You have to take the challenges. But you prepare for those challenges. You know what it is that you need to do. You do the things that you have to do in order to move forward, and you take the chance. You don't know what's around the corner. None of us do. We don't know what's going to happen 10 years from now, but I can promise you this. If you don't take the risk, nothing will happen 10 years from now. You see, I've often had people tell me, well, I need to do this or that, go back to school or whatever, and it's going to take me 5 years. The thing to always remember, 5 years is going to pass. No matter what you do, you can't control that. It's what you do in that time. Are you going to take the risk and invest the things that you need to invest in order to succeed? Or are you going to just hide in fear that someday you may hit that orange peel? This is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I have a very special offer for you. I want to give you an ebook called A Simple Guide to Goal Setting. I want to do this because I know a lot of you have not set goals, have not made a plan for the things you want to achieve, simply because you're not sure how to do that. This guide is going to help you to do that. It is a tool to help you move forward, and again, it's absolutely free. Go to the website at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There, fill in the free membership information, and I will immediately send it to you. This book can be the tool that helps you to finally achieve those goals.